Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel. Today I'm getting ready to go out to eat, but my wife takes a little longer to get ready than I do, so I thought I'd sneak downstairs and open a couple packs. I'm going to do new and old today. The old being a 48-year-old pack of 1976-77 TOPPS hockey. So to me, that's definitely old, 48 years old. Of course, I used to have knees. I still had knees when I was 48 years old. Don't have knees anymore. And then here's the new 2022. It's only a couple years old. National Hockey Card Day. It's the America version from Upper Deck. So that's pretty cool. So for right now, let's scooch the old one off to the side and see what we have in the new pack. There are 16 cards, 5 cards in this pack, but 16 cards in the set, including Marc-Andre Fleury, Keith Tkachuk, Mike Modano, Sean McCarron, who I played pickleball with when I was down in Florida. He's a pickleball addict like me, or at least he's a pickleball fan like me. So that super cool guy, very humble for being a superstar, having the superstar career that he had. So here's here's the entire checklist for the America set, and you can see some of the guys I named plus a whole bunch of rookies. So let's take a look at. So that's just the. I like that they included a checklist. So we got Cole Caulfield. There's a rookie. He's card number 1. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if we'll get a glare right there. Not too bad. So. Jack Hughes, pretty cool card that they say Stars and Stripes on him. That's pretty cool. Mike Modano, there you go. Sweet Hall of Famer Mike Modano, American Icon card. Trevor Zegras, another rookie. And the last card in here is, oh, sweet, Marc-Andre Fleury. Wow, look at that. That is sweet. So some nice cards here. Sorry, grandkids. I'm going to bump you guys for a second. Leona, well, let me introduce you to Mike Modano. And now let's take a look at this 48-year-old pack. So the new pack was pretty sweet. So I don't know if we're going to do that well with this older pack. I bought it off eBay as is. It wasn't graded or anything, so there's always a chance that it's been searched, but I've been able to pick up some of these. It's like my 5th pack of these, only because I'm jacked that they're from the 70s. I was like 15 years old when these came out, and they're relatively cheap because I don't know why. You tell me why the set's relatively cheap. But I've been able to pick up these packs for pretty decent prices. So. 264 cards in the set, 44 of which are Hall of Famers. Bobby Clarke, Marcel Dionne, Jim Rutherford, Bill Smith, Bob Gainey, John Bucyk, Larry Robinson, Bill Barber, Denis Potvin, Ken Dryden, Stan Mikita, the Espositos, Brett Park, Guy Lafleur, Guy Lapointe, and of course Bobby Orr. So there are also 20 rookies in the set, including Dennis Maruk, Bill Nyrop, Brian Trottier, and Michel Bergeron. So could we pull one of those rookies? I'm not going to hold my breath, but we could get an NHL wastebasket from the back. Expires 3/31 of 1977, so I think we missed that window, but so we got a Boston Bruin as the first card in here. And someone recently put a post out saying, you don't pronounce the hockey names well. You must not be a big hockey fan. For those of you who've been following my channel for a couple years now, I did collect hockey cards back in the 70s just because I collected every sport, but it wasn't, I didn't play hockey. So whereas I played baseball, football, and basketball, so I wasn't super strong with my knowledge of hockey back then. And the Red Wings weren't necessarily killing it in the 70s. But when Steve Yzerman came along and I was older, I gained an appreciation for the Red Wings and started following the Red Wings through the late 80s into the 90s. So became a Red Wings fan, but unfortunately I never played fantasy hockey or anything. I didn't really follow all the teams. So yes, I'll admit my knowledge of hockey is not where it needs to be. But I'm still happy to be opening these old packs of cards, holding cards in my hand that were created when I was 15 years old. That's just so cool. So this first card is just destroyed with wax, just destroyed. And again, Don Marcotte, Bruins, and here's what the back of the cards look like. So you get a cartoon on the back, and I'm just going to set these down and flip it over. So the gum side doesn't look too bad, a little bit of gum powder. Ivan Boldarev from Yugoslavia. It's kind of neat. I never really looked at the back. And there, look at that Black Hawk Indian head up in the, well, he's on his jersey, but also in the corner of the card. That's pretty cool. Giles Jabert. I might not have pronounced that right, but I gave it a shot. Oh, and his corner of his card's got a little dent in it. Bummer. This is falling out, so I'm going to take it out, and it is John Bucyk. So how about that? Wait, hold a second. Look, the front is signed Ken Dryden. I can clearly see that says Ken Dryden, but the back is stamped John Bucyk. So you tell me what's the deal with this card, because this is not a rocket scientist, but something's amiss there. Brian Spencer, card 191. Oh, look at this. That dude looks like a hockey player right there. Buffalo Sabres, man. That's awesome. Jerry Meehan from Toronto. Keith Magnuson from Saskatoon. Oh, that's interesting angle. Got a lot of nice ice in that picture. Phil Russell from Edmonton. Whoop, sorry. Computer's telling me about the weather. Oh man, look at that card. It's got a. That's not a good. That means probably these were searched. John Davidson from Ottawa. That's pretty classic. Hairdo from the 70s. I admit I might have had some hair like that in the 70s. Vic Vanaski. Thunder Bay. So there's the last card. So I gotta admit the coolest card in here is my Ken Dryden John Bucyk card. Kind of crazy, huh? So there you go. Old and new. We got a little old and new today. Very old, 48-year-old pack, and then a pretty darn new, only 2-year-old pack of National Hockey Day America issue cards. So time for me to go out with my wife. Peace and pickleball. I'll see you guys soon. See you on the courts.